Holy cow. If you are not pumped up by that video, I don't know what is going on. But welcome, everybody. My name is Christy Walsh. Welcome to our Tuesday night overview. It's a drop talk. It's a Partner Co overview for Canada and the US. So grab a coffee, grab your water, come with an open mind, and all is welcome. This evening, we have myself, Christy Walsh, as host, and my lovely senior officer, Mary Olson, as co-host. Mary joined me in this business. You'll hear our story, but she is my very first brand partner. She's my ride or die. If I am like, we're going on a road show, like we're going to Red Deer tomorrow, she's the first one to put up her hand and say, okay, what time are we leaving? She's been building this business alongside of me and alongside of all of us. So thank you, Mary, for joining us this evening. So we're going to start off with my testimonial. Why am I here? You see, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism at a very young age, 11 years old. And my whole life was full of foggy head, ADHD, insomnia, exhaustion, widespread pain, even though I was on my meds. And as I got older and had kids, osteoarthritis, degenerative disc disease, like you name it, I had it. And throughout COVID, I started packing on the weight. Even though my lab results were coming back normal, there was nothing I could do. I was eating healthy. And in the fall of 2023, I was working with my doctor and in-house dietitian. And that's about when that before picture was taken. I know the scale had even crept up even further. But, and we were tracking all my foods. I was eating healthy. I was tracking everything that I ingested. And every week when I went into the doctor, my weight was up. And they were just, beside themselves as well. Like I was frustrated. I was depressed. I was not only on my thyroid pills, they loaded me up with antidepressants, anti-anxiety, sleeping pills, and nothing seemed to help. And even though I was eating properly, it still wasn't working. And the depression got even worse. And of course, they said, well, there's really nothing else we can do. Maybe this is your body. This is menopause, perimenopause. Like maybe we can do the shot. And I said, no, I don't want to do the shot. Yes, I could probably lose some weight on it, but I had a girlfriend that lost 35 pounds in 3 months on that shot, and she got so sick. Like her digestive tract was like paralyzed. I don't really know what happened, but when I reached out to her, she said, don't do it. And so I thought this was life. I was in so much pain. I'm a single mom of two teenagers on the spectrum. And there was some nights when I'd get home from my job, I couldn't even walk up my stairs. And I was taking about a bottle of Tylenol, bottle of Advil every single month, and then other pills as well. And it wasn't a nice life. I was really, really sad of where I was because I'm not 50 yet. I'm almost this year. But I was scrolling through Facebook at the end of February 2024, and my good friend Joni had some before and afters, just like you see here of mine. And I kind of scrolled back in her Facebook. She'd been posting for a couple of days, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to reach out and get some info. And so I did. And she's down in Costa Rica, originally from the Red Deer area, but she sent me some information, and then I bought a box of drops as a customer. But then I watched her continue to post. And I was like, okay, I know Joni. She's got her hands on a really great business. I mean, I reached out to her. She didn't call me. And so I reached back out and I said, okay, what's this business? I'm cleaning houses. I'm in a lot of pain. I need an additional stream of income. And so she said, oh, it's a one-time fee to enroll. We give you all your posts, your follow-up scripts, videos, training, and it's working. And I said, oh my gosh, okay, I'm in. Then she sent me the board. I'm looking at the posts. I'm going, oh my gosh, these posts are in your face to fire them up at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. because I was worried about what my friends and family would think of me because I've always relied on them to, be my customers in my side jobs because, being a single mom, you always need a few different streams of income. But then I watched her post a little bit longer and she kept saying it's working. Another one sold, another one enrolled. And I'm going, holy cow. So then I fired up 2 weeks worth of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. posts. And what happened over the next 12 days absolutely blew my mind. I sold 30, well, actually 31 boxes of drops because I sold the box I was supposed to get started on. And I pocketed about $2,500 and locked in at top pay. And I couldn't believe it because people were reaching out to me and I was able to follow up very professionally and very quickly. And it was working. It right there changed my life. But then I thought, oh my gosh, I better keep a box and get started on them. That was the whole point of it. So March 15th, started on the drops. First 4 nights, I noticed that my night sweats went away and I wasn't having to wake up in the middle of the night and change my jammies. You ladies know that is so frustrating. And by the end of the first month, down 18 pounds. But the biggest win and what made me really passionate about this business is that my pain in my legs, knees, hips, and back and neck went away. I wasn't reaching for my Tylenol and Advil. Not only that, I was becoming less frazzled. The brain fog lifted. I was sleeping better. And I was becoming the mom that I always wanted to be. And in return, my children were starting to model my behavior, that I wasn't frazzled or stressed out. I was going with the flow. And it started to change our lives dramatically. Fast forward a few more months, totaled down 40 pounds. I got off all my prescription meds. I could walk around pain free, and then I retired from my job December 2024. That's pretty quick, isn't it? And now I do this full time. I can live authentically. I share my story. I love on my people. And it's working. I'm helping people. I've truly found my passion in life. Now, you might say, okay, well, you probably had a lot of friends on Facebook or you had a good social media or something like that, but I didn't. Joan, I only had about 400 friends. Joni said you need to add new friends every single day. And Mary Olson's profile kept popping up as a recommended friend because we're from the same hometown. And I knew of her, didn't really know her. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know her. And that's weird to friend her, but I did. I quickly canceled the friend request because, again, I was stuck in my own ego, in my own head. Like, is that weird friending someone I don't really know? Took me 3 tries. But finally, I just said, I got to go with my gut. If I want something different, I have to do something different. And within 3 hours of me friend requesting her, she replied. And I'll let Mary tell her story.
Yes, go with your gut, Christy. Thank goodness you went with your gut and added me because little did Christy know I was looking for something for weight loss. As you can see in my before picture, I was quite chunky. And I actually showed this picture to my husband a couple of days ago because, your spouse is like, oh no, you're fine. You look good. And I showed it to him and he said, oh my gosh, you were chunky. And we laugh about it now, but when I saw that post and I said, "What are these drops?" and Christy told me about them, and of course, I've done businesses like this before, and so I knew there was a way to get them cheaper, and I wanted that deal. And so, yep, she said, sign up for a really small fee and get them in bulk. And of course, shopping at Costco is a little bit cheaper because you buy in bulk and you get it cheaper. So that's what I did, but I was not doing the business. I was only going to do these drops for a month because I knew they were not going to work for me. I had tried everything. I had tried keto, dieting, exercise, everything. And yeah, I would take a little bit of weight off, but it never stuck. It always came back and then some. So I bought a 3 pack of drops and I had these 2 boxes that I had to do something with. And she said, just post them on Facebook. So when I got my drops, I started mine immediately. And the very next day, I noticed my mood was so much better. I was less stressed. And, my husband said, well, you're less bitchy. So that was a win in itself. As the days went on, my energy got so much better. Within 4 days, I realized I didn't have any knee pain from my osteoarthritis going up and down the stairs. And it didn't even hit me until day 4. It could have happened earlier. 2 months on the drops, and I was off my thyroid pain medicine. Now we don't treat, diagnose, or cure anything, but I had a fatty liver scan and it had come back clear. Like I was at the at the doctor's office and he said, "Oh, you have fatty liver disease." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" "Well, it could be cancerous." And of course, when you hear that word, you like freak out. And all he said was, "Yeah, just eat healthier." That's all he could offer me. And to me, that was pretty scary. And so within 3.5 months on these drops, I had lost 40 pounds and I've lost a few more since then. In May, I was done with the oil field job and now I'm doing this for full time. I am forever grateful that Christy added me as a friend.
So am I. And not only that, like we didn't know each other and we became really good friends and business partners. So, I mean, it's really a community, it's relationships, it's partnerships, and we're going to tell you all about that. So, the name of the company that we are partnered with is partner.co. Don't go to partner.com. That is a dating website. You might find your partner there, but you're not going to find our incredible products or be able to participate in the number one compensation plan in the industry. And that's not just me saying that. 750 other network marketing companies voted our comp plan number one. We're also number one in momentum, and that is because when John and Darren partnered, they partnered with companies like Tahitian Noni that's been around for 30 years. John was a brand partner there his entire adult life. They partnered with Limu Seaweed. They have a track record of 17 years. The drops that Mary and I got started on, they're not new. They've been around for 15 years. And so we have the best of the best. We have the momentum of a 3-year-old company, but yet we have the infrastructure and the security and everything of a company that's been around for decades. What our mission and Partner Co's mission, I just love it because it's to power health and prosperity around the world. Building partnerships, inspiring wellness, creating wealth, and finding adventure. And we're going to touch base on the adventure as well. Now, Mary, we inspire people all around the world, right?
We do. We are in over 58 countries now, you guys. Like, we can build a global business. I mean, Christy, how many countries are you in?
I think I'm in about 16 now, which blows my mind. And that's all the power of social media, right? And Canada is like a melting pot of everybody from all over. So we are situated at a really incredible time in history.
Not only are we in 58 in plus 58 countries, we have over 100 products. And you guys, this company is so great that we are innovating new products every year. It is just insane. We sit right in the middle of a $7 multi-billion industry. We've got anything from balancing hormones to athletic performance. I hear we might have a skincare line coming soon.
Mhm.
Like, we've got something for everyone.
I know. I think my youngest customers is my 3-year-old niece. She loves that Limu. And then my oldest customer is like 87 years old. So we've got something for someone at any age, any part of their life. And our products are truly backed by science and nature. Nature offers the best way to nourish your body. We all know that. It strengthens your cells and help you live the most vibrant life. Simple solutions backed by science. And speaking of our products, I will tell you they are the best of the best. They're sourced from the best quality ingredients from around the world. We have over 215 published third-party clinical studies. They go through over 1,000 annual testing. We have tons of third-party validation certifications. And the thing that I love the best is that we have a handful of products listed in the physician's desk reference. So physicians can flip through and recommend our nutritional products to their patients. And it's really hard to get nutritional supplements listed in there. So that just shows the quality of our products. Also, they're listed on the cologne list, right?
They are. They are lit, you guys, they're listed on the colognes list. That means that we can actually recommend our products to professional athletes. This is huge.
It is huge. And in fact, we do have some professional athletes using our products. Now, the experts, I won't get into all of them. I mean, we just brought on Dr. Joshua Plant, and he is bringing three new products. If you know Dr. Plant, he's bringing three new products to our arsenal. Dr. Ray Strand, he has written many books like Death by Prescription, Barbara Cox Lovesy. She's also a world-renowned author and naturopath. And then we have Brett West, who is just a genius in the lab. He is our Senior Director of Research and Development. So now these drops, I don't think we'll play this because it goes a little bit long, maybe. These drops. You heard that they've been around for over 15 years, so you might think that we have over 2 million bottles sold, and we do, you guys. These aren't fly by the night. They're tested and they're proven, and we have thousands of testimonials. What are they? So these are created to balance your hormones, curb your appetite, stabilize that blood sugar so it really breaks through that insulin resistance. And in fact, that's what they were created for because, you know, over time when we eat sugars, those insulin spikes and it's a yo-yo. And pretty soon we have insulin resistance and we start packing on that weight. It breaks through that and also gets rid of those sugar cravings. It boosts your energy, boosts your mood, supports that thyroid, and increases your metabolism. They're so easy to take. You take them before meals. Even if you skip a meal, get them in 3 times a day. And then the night drops, you take them before bed. And it really increases your REM sleep. It just calms your mind because we all have those racing thoughts at bedtime. And seriously, these just kind of stop the thoughts and let you drift off to sleep. And you wake up feeling fantastic. Like these are our happy drops. Even though I'm at my goal weight, I'm going to be on them for life because they just make me feel so good. You can see the different hormones that they really hit in your body and start stabilizing and balancing that out. And when you feel better, the weight just starts to fall right off. Now, we're not going to just send you on your way, right, Mary? What are we going to do?
No, we're not just going to sell you a box of drops and say good luck, see you later, have fun. We're going to provide you with some tools, and in those tools, we do have an approved food list, and this list was actually designed by doctors for diabetics. And simply, it's so easy: proteins, vegetables, fruits. The only thing that you really need to look at is, you know, you want to avoid your dairies, your sugars. The sugars, I mean, they're so harmful for our bodies anyway, so why would you want to eat them anyway? The drops are going to help you curb those appetites for the sugars.
Yeah, and it's so nice because this is not a diet. You have to eat a minimum of 1,250 calories a day. And I loved that because my doctor had restricted my calories and I felt like I was starving and the scale was increased. What else are we
It's
going to do?
It's funny, you know, when you say we need at least 1,250 calories, I found when I was eating more, I was actually losing more.
Mm.
So, I mean, my metabolism was kicked in. We're also going to provide you with some recipes, some cookbooks. We have on Facebook, we have the Circle of Health and Partners in Health. We'll get you connected with those groups. There is so much information, so many recipes and tools that are going to get you set up, and you're going to get us.
Exactly.
We're not just going to say, you know, see you later. We're going to be with you every step of the way.
I love that part of this. And I love that part of partnership marketing. You really partner up with your customers and brand partners and you help them through the plateaus. We have plateau busters. You hold their hand while they're going through a detox. These drops really seriously work. So it's not just Mary and I, is it? We have tons of testimonials, real people, real results. So we're just going to play a
Without
little
having
video.
a thyroid, the weight started to pile on. I saw a post and have released 25 pounds.
I saw a post and my life has changed. My energy is through the roof. My mood is super great. Sugar cravings are gone. The pain in my right knee is gone as well. I feel about 10 years younger.
Hey guys, so I saw a post and I got my smile back.
I saw a post. Now I have no more back pain and no more migraines.
I saw a post, you guys.
I lost 41 pounds. I'm off my thyroid meds and I am feeling 20 years younger.
Hi, my name's Dawn, and I clicked the link, and I have no more hot flashes, and it's amazing.
I saw a post, and I lost 21 pounds since June.
I saw a post and lost 15 pounds and 8 inches.
I saw a post and it changed my life. I got my health back and I'm feeling amazing.
I saw a post. I am now down 40 pounds from a size 18 to a size 8 and feeling great and loving life.
Last year, I saw a post and I am so grateful that I engaged with that post. I lost 25 pounds when I first got started on these drops. I didn't know I had brain fog till it was gone. I could actually make a decision again. We were having a lot of fun over here.
I saw a post, and guess what? I got my smile back. On top of that, I'm 35 pounds down and no more night sweats. Inflammation way down and energy through the roof.
I saw a post and I lost 27 pounds. I never felt better.
I saw a post. I took a chance. I have a purpose in my days. I get to help people every day. And I'm getting healthy. I'm loving it.
Hi, I saw a post and it completely changed my health.
I saw this post one day and it was talking about losing weight by taking these drops. So I ordered, and to my amazement, a month later, I was down one size and I no longer had inflammation in my feet.
I saw a post and my life has changed dramatically. Not only did I lose weight, but I'm better health now.
Guess what? I saw a post and now I'm 25 pounds down and I feel like I'm 35 at 55.
I saw a post and I am now down 30 pounds and feel like 25 to 30 years younger. It's amazing.
I saw a post and it changed my whole entire life. I'm down 40 pounds, living pain-free, and I retired from my job.
I seen a post in March, and since then I'm down 8 pounds. Sleep better, have more energy, mental clarity, and just feeling good.
I saw a post, and let me tell you, nothing is the same. So much excitement.
I saw a post, and the next thing I knew, I slept through the night, reduced inflammation, and lost that 7-pound spare tire I've been packing since menopause.
I saw a post, and now I'm off Ozempic, my sleeping pills, down 10 pounds, and I feel better every day.
I saw a post one day. I started the body balancing drops with Finale about a year ago. My joints no longer ache. I can breathe again. I can walk up and down stairs no problem. And no meds.
I saw a post. I was desperate for help. Less than 3 months, I'm down 22 pounds. And I haven't taken Tramadol for my back in 6 weeks. I sleep through the night. And no hot flashes. I feel 10 years younger.
Hey, I saw a post, and let me tell you, life is completely different than what it was a year ago.
Isn't that amazing? And yes, these drops do work for men. They're just a little too shy to give us a little I saw a post clip, but they do, and they work a lot faster because they're a lot less hormonally charged, if you ask me. They're a little simpler. So what do? There's 3 components to building our business. That's it. We attract and acquire customers using our system of growth that we give you. Then we start building a team of business builders or brand partners. And then we start duplicating and scale our business. I mean, you can just see that getting to manager is an extra $1,000 a month in your pocket. All the way up to senior officer, that's about $14,000 a month. So the sky is the limit, and it's limitless potential. And of course, you get out what you put in. How many ways do we get paid? It is insane. Every single Friday, we get paid 9 different ways on the previous Friday week's work of our team and ourselves. We get paid through retail profits, new volume bonus, base commissions, savings bonus, income position bonus, pay line bonus, matching bonus, business rewards, and loyalty shopping. Isn't that crazy? We get paid so many ways. So that retail profits, that is when we buy in bulk. And in Canada, we get income activated with a minimum of a 4-pack. And when we sell 3, yours is free and money in your pocket. We do sell for $2.36 a box. Sometimes we give 15% off, but I don't know anywhere else that you can get money in your pocket right out of the gate. In the US, it's a 4-pack, $3.71. You sell them for about $167. I think full price is $176. Sell 3, yours is free, money in your pocket. But what is the best way to get going, Mary?
Oh my gosh, you guys, you could lock in at Top Pay, get a 30-pack. Your box of drops goes down even more, and you make more in your pocket.
And you're locked in at Top Pay for life. You heard I did it in about 12 days. Mary did it in about 11. Some take 4 weeks. You want to do it within your first 4 weeks, but how are we going to do that? I'll show you in a minute, actually. New volume bonus is another way we get paid. So say when I got in and I got to Ultimate, and then I enrolled Mary and helped her get to Ultimate by firing up our posts. I was already at Ultimate, so I made 30% new volume bonus. And that happens, right now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you're locked in at Ultimate, it's for life. Then we start building legs. And this is where our comp plan differs from all the others out there. We can build unlimited width to unlimited depth, and we get paid 15% on all of our pay lines. And I'll show you, we even get paid on our power lines, and most companies don't have that. And you can see when we max out on a week, it's $2,000 income. So I just see 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. I mean, it might take you a few weeks or a few years to get there, but it's doable. That matching bonus is where we get paid generational on all your legs, but it's very important for that power leg. So you can see if Mary's on my power leg and I personally enrolled her, I would make 15% of her weekly check. That's base commissions, and then so on and so forth. So that's another way we get paid. And then one of my favorite, I know Mary's favorite, but I'll tell you my favorite is the savings bonus. I qualified for it last June, which means instead of a car program, those car programs are a debt program anyways, with qualifications every month, and it's just a pain in the butt if you ask me. You might have a fancy dancy car, but you get that fancy dancy lease that you have to pay off, even if your business slows down a little bit. So this is the savings bonus. Each and every week when your pay line hits $250 or more, they bonus you 15% into a savings account. Once it reaches $10,000, you get a giant check, but it doesn't end there. Each and every week after that, you have the ability to get an up to additional $500 USD. And we know in Canada, that goes a long way. Remember, we're still getting paid all the other ways as well. Now, Mary, this is your favorite part, isn't it?
This is my favorite part of the pay plan, you guys, lifestyle credits. We get these lifestyle credits for attending events, for acquiring new customers, new brand partners. Every time your base commissions grows, you get lifestyle credits. You get lifestyle credits when you advance in a title and when you're on the power rankings. This is my all-time favorite way to get paid because I was able to earn a trip, and I've never, ever been on one of these trips before. I thought it was only attainable for the best of the best, the elite. And I never considered myself elite. So it was never on my radar until, you guys, I joined in April. And I got an email in December saying I qualified to go to Punta Cana. I had never been to a tropical place before, and I earned this for free.
I know they reward you to do anything and everything in your business. And where are we going in April already? I can't believe it. We've already qualified.
Yes, we're going to Maui. This is on my bucket list. I am so excited to take my husband to Maui. He's only got Alaska left to go, and then he's been to all the states. And so I'm so excited for this one. And then Morocco.
I know, that is the epic trip, you guys. And they have an epic trip every other year. And I can't wait. That is on my bucket list. I am working super hard this year to gather those lifestyle credits so we can go to the deserts. I can't believe it. Another way that we, as Mary said, get lifestyle credits is by attending events. And we have an event in the United States next week, you guys. So even if you get in tonight, when you get in tonight, you can grab a ticket to go to Destin. And there's master classes and training and recognition and parties. And we get lifestyle credits to attend these events. And then we have our second annual one in Canada in North Vancouver in the beginning of April, where you can connect with the leaders, meet John and Darren, Lucy, Katie, Dan, everybody, partner. It's so much fun. This is some pictures from some of the PXPs, like with Dr. Plant and with Dr. Crystal and Todd, and like everybody just has so much fun. So how do you participate in this most lucrative compensation plan out there and plug in to our system of growth of posting? Everyone saw a post. All you need to do is enroll and you get your replicated website with no monthly fee. You get your back office, your share app, you get to get awesome swag. I'm wearing some of it right now. Virtual trainings, all of our incredible marketing tools. You get onboarded by one of us, partners, and then customer conversion tools. But guess what? It is for free right now when you purchase one of those activation packs, right? You want to get in, you want to get income activated. So you get in with one of those 4 packs, 10 packs, or 30 packs, and we waive the enrollment fee up until February 13th. So timing is key, right, Mary?
Oh my gosh, you guys, like look at where we're at. We are in the growth stage right now. With Partner Co adding all these new different products, we've got a Moringa product coming and we are going to go into hyper growth. We are going to explode. The time is now to get in.
I am so excited because look where we are. We're just in the first 3 years and we're just hitting huge momentum. Imagine where we're going to be in 5 years, in 10 years. If you would have said to me 2 years ago that my whole life would be changed, that I would be feeling better, I would be looking better, I'd be down 40 pounds, but not only that, that I would find my purpose in life, find my community, find my partners that lift each other up, be building a global international business, I would have said, you are insane. What universe did you just catapult to? But I'm living it. We're living it. And so what has happened over the last 2 years blows my mind. I don't even know where we're going to be in 5 to 10 years, in 20 years, because John and Darren have 100-year legacy plan for this. So we are just laying the foundation and the timing is perfect for you to join us. So what I say, enrolling is easy. It takes less than 5 minutes. And somebody invited you to this call tonight or is sharing the replay with you for a purpose because they saw that you either needed to start feeling better, needed to create an additional stream of income. You needed a community of people that can embrace you, like-minded, that lift you up and want you to do well. And so take that seriously. This is a serious business, but we have a lot of fun and it only takes enrolling, getting income activated, and then we'll teach you as you go. You learn as you grow. So I know we gave you a lot of information tonight, but all you need to know is that you get enrolled, you start feeling better, you start posting and sharing your journey on social media, you follow up with our scripts, and we help you along your journey. And you can create anything that you set your mind out to. And what I learned from joining Partner Co is you got to dream bigger and you dream big and you act now. So partner with us, join our teams, and the sky's the limit. Thank you for coming tonight. I really appreciate your time. And let's go do this. Let's build a legacy. Let's build partnership marketing.
At Partner Co, we live life better together.